the instruments. These are the mechanisms which reveal the attitude, altitude, position and functioning of different components of the aircraft at any instant. All aircraft are fitted with a number of instruments, amongst which some are mandatory and the rest vary and depend on the type and degree of the technological advancement of the aircraft. The instruments furnish information about the conditions and attitude of the aircraft in flight as well as on the ground. The information outputs conventionally consisting of speed, height, direction, details of engine condition, etc., and is revealed by appropriate instruments. Some of the important instruments are elaborated below. Airspeed indicator, ASI. Airspeed is the speed of an aircraft in relation to its surrounding air mass. Contradictory to the suggestion put forth by its name, this instrument does not actually do the recording of the aircraft speed, although it reports the speed. Altimeter. This instrument utilizes the principle of an aneroid barometer, that the atmospheric air pressure reduces with the increase of height or altitude and vice versa. The instrument normally reports the height at which the aircraft is flying over the mean sea level. The instrument senses the change of pressure with variation in altitude and notifies a specific pressure in terms of the corresponding altitude on the purposefully calibrated dial of the instrument. Compass. This instrument notifies the bearing, or the direction towards which the aircraft is moving on ground or during the flight. Directional indicator. This instrument enables the flyer to fly towards any desired direction by setting the direction, the course, in the instrument. Where the compass indicates the direction towards which the aircraft is flying, the directional indicator steers the aircraft to fly towards the preset direction. Engine revolution indicator. This instrument is popularly known as RPM indicator, revolution per minute indicator, and reveals the number of revolutions the propeller or fan is making per minute. Turn and side slip indicator. This instrument reveals the rate of turn and amount of slip on either side that the aircraft is experiencing. The rate of turn indicator uses a rate gyro and has a pointer that manifests the turn of the aircraft. The movement of a ball, immersed in a liquid in a curved tube, indicates the amount of slip. Rate of climb indicator. When an aircraft is ascending, gaining height, or descending, losing height, this instrument reveals at which rate the aircraft is doing so. This instrument notifies how many 100 feet the aircraft is gaining or losing per minute. Artificial horizon. This instrument reveals the attitude of a flying aircraft in relation to the horizon and becomes essential at night, or when the horizon is obscured. The blue portion of the dial of the instrument denotes the sky, and the black or brown part represents the ground or earth. Oil pressure gauge. This instrument notifies the pressure in pounds per square inch, PSI, of the oil circulating inside the engine. Fuel quantity gauge. This instrument reveals only the usable quantity of fuel present or remaining in the fuel tank. Some amount of fuel, known as unutilized fuel, which cannot be utilized for flying the aircraft due to the structural configuration of the fuel tank, is not considered and revealed by the gauge. Weather radar. The device provides information about distant objects by using radio waves. The device is fitted on the nose of the aircraft and supplies the necessary and useful information about the en route weather conditions and turbulent clouds within a wide area ahead of the aircraft. Presence of the device enables the pilot to discriminate between safe and potentially turbulent areas and cloud formation in advance, and to select a cleaner and comfortable flight route. Such devices based on ground and used by the meteorological department personnel supply information about the current weather conditions that range from upper wind locations to possibility of a thunderstorm. Black box. In spite of its name, this orange color box contains the crash data recorder, and the voice data recorder can withstand a very heavy impact, the impact of an aircraft crash, very high temperature, heat generated from the fire originated due to the crash, and can record various parameters. Circuit breakers. This device cuts off the electrical circuit, similar to electrical fuse, sensing an overload or short circuit, by pushing out a spring-loaded plunger. The movement of the plunger is known as its popping out, and the whole mechanism is popularly known as CB. Summary. The fuselage is the framework of an aircraft made out of wood or metal alloy that is subsequently covered by fabric or metal alloy sheets, analogous to the flesh and skin of the human body. The engine supplies the required power to the aircraft to move forward and is therefore also known as the power plant. The movement of the joystick operates the ailerons and produces the rolling effect of the aircraft. The throttles control and regulate the power of aircraft engines and thus provide the required thrust for the aircraft movement. The altimeter normally reports the height at which the aircraft is flying over the mean sea level. Thank you. This is the end of this module. Thanks for watching. Happy learning.